Duel Review is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com. On today's Duel Review, it's Green Lantern. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it.
Welcome to Friday the 9th of March. It is my birthday. And for my birthday, we are going to torture you.
Yes.
With
Happy
our review.
birthday, Nick.
Oh, thank you. With our review of Green Lantern.
Happy birthday, Nick. Warning, everybody. If you haven't seen Green Lantern and you're curious like we were, just skip it.
Yes.
Seriously, just skip it. I feel real bad because I like Ryan Reynolds.
I do too. I love Ryan
quite
Reynolds.
a bit, actually.
As a matter of fact, there was a Ryan Reynolds movie that I could not find, and I finally went online and purchased it, so now it's being ordered and it will be sent to my house.
Which was?
Foolproof.
Okay.
I happen to love that movie, and it got terrible reviews, but I loved it.
You know what? I like a lot of them. I like the one he did with like Sandra Bullock.
I love that one too. The Proposal.
I even like his character at least in Blade 3. I thought that was fun.
I agree.
And I liked him in Wolverine Origins, at least the first part.
I completely disagree.
Please do Deadpool the movie.
Yeah. You're right. Before he got all the face thing. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that would be a Christmas, birthday, Hanukkah, whatever present for me. For him to do
Ryan
Deadpool,
Reynolds to be
because
Deadpool?
I want a Deadpool movie, and there's nobody else I can think of that would do a better job than him.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
And also, it's directed by Martin Campbell, who we found out did Mask of Zorro,
right?
And
GoldenEye and Casino Royale.
Yeah, crazy good movies, you know. And then here's this turd. It's based on some comic book. I don't know.
What? It was?
Yeah, something like that. Which I don't particularly like anyway.
You know what? I like Green Lantern as a character, but I never really got into his comics.
But man, this movie is...
To explain better, these are not my eyes. My eyes actually melted out of my sockets, and I had to get eye implants because of this movie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Everybody gives this movie a hard time. Unfortunately, that's totally justified. There is some reason to like it, I suppose.
Yeah.
If this was... Okay, this is not as bad as the 3 Star Wars that we just had to suffer through. But it's bad. It's I do know people that are like, hey, I'm 4 and I like the Star Wars movies. Right. They might like this movie too.
At least this one...
Or at least they're younger siblings, because now they're like, 7 and they'd have more,
Right. At least this one gave us the courtesy of not prolonging the end. Yeah. Just kind of 2 hours, you're done. Okay. So it was 2 hours of crap, but at least it wasn't 3.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, there are some fun things. Yeah. I hate the whole CG suit thing. I don't care what this is retarded. That was stupid.
That was really dumb.
Ryan Reynolds tries his best to save it with some humor, and some of it's kind of funny, but it's just, it doesn't, whatever. Hal Jordan's, his character's sense of humor is different than Ryan Reynolds. It's much more, I don't know, it's not as witty.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just, when I first heard that he was going to do that, I'm like, oh, that doesn't really make sense. I mean, yeah, he's funny, he's ripped, but
he's ripped.
He's got a different kind of funny. He's, he's dark and he's cynical and he's off the cuff. And Hal Jordan's just bluntly, you know what I mean, like old school funny. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, and I thought Hal Jordan was
kind of a pain in the ass funny sometimes.
I thought Hal Jordan in the first in the Green Lantern continuity, I thought Hal Jordan was the comic book artist, not the Air Force pilot. But I guess I'm wrong there. Which one was the comic book artist?
I just know him as Hal. I thought it was Hal Jordan. Is there another Hal?
What? No, there's several different American Green Lanterns. One of them was...
See, I don't even know that. That's how much of a fan I am.
Oh. Yeah, well, one of them was a comic book character. I thought it was Hal Jordan, but I guess I was wrong. So, in this movie, Hal Jordan, played by Ryan Reynolds, who is also the Green Lantern, one and the same. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern are one and the same, not Ryan Reynolds and Green Lantern. And he's a test pilot, and he keeps chanting to himself, I have no fear, or at least that's the theme that they're trying to push onto him. He has no fear, but he does, it's very clear that he has fear, so that kind of throws it off.
It is funny to see Tim Robbins in a point of authority and he's like the evil government official kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think he pulled that off.
Blake Lively's in it, which she's very pretty, but there's really no reason to whatever. She just kind of the role, whatever. And then we really liked Peter Sarsgaard, right? The guy who played Hector Hammond.
Which one was that?
The brain guy. The big head guy. I really like him as an actor.
Yeah, I don't like those brain.
It's so ridiculous.
Elongating the enlarging brain thing.
So stupid. I thought it was supposed to be Brainiac at first. You know?
Brainiac is Superman.
Yeah, but he's still DC.
Isn't he Mastermind? Isn't that what he's called?
I don't. He's Hector Hammond. So
yeah, whatever. Yeah, I do like him as I did like his role. I did like how he acted it out.
So honestly, obviously, since we can't even remember what the characters' names are, we're not huge fans of Green Lantern. We're going to tell you that off the bat. We're not huge fans to begin with. I wish I knew somebody who was like totally Green Lantern, so they could tell me that this was crap.
Yeah,
because it would validate what I think. But I haven't heard any good things about it at all.
And yeah, unfortunately,
we rented it for $1, and I want at least 50 cents.
Yeah, we went to Redbox. We were like, okay, we have to break down. We have to finally watch the movie. We both like Ryan Reynolds. Why haven't we watched this movie? And then we got our answer. It was trash. Oh, it was so horrible.
Even with such low expectations.
Yeah.
I mean, but like I say, there are moments that are funny. There are moments that are like, hey, that CG's kind of cool.
But like the pacing, it's
horrible stories.
They push you through so much, like his training, his time on the Green Lantern homeworld, which I forget. All of that. It takes like a matter of what, like 15 minutes in the movie.
Yeah,
something like that.
And as soon as he dons the suit too, I just totally check out with the the mask and whatever. And then there's that moment where, of course, they out it, and she does recognize him. Yeah. But for a while, he's literally the same guy with a small green, tinted patch of skin.
And they're like, "Who is that?"
Oh, yeah, who are you? You're so awesome. And it's like, oh, how is that you? Like, yeah, it's friggin' him. It's not like he goes bald and like has
Yeah, I mean, everything is revealed.
He looks exactly the same. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. We did a lot of that. Yeah. Whatever. But whatever. So, if you're looking for some punishment or
I mean, I guess the CG of that.
If it's free and it's like there's nothing else to do,
right?
And you got to kill some time before watching a good movie.
Then play a video game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the CG of the main bad guy, the cloud thing, I thought that was kind of cool. But even then, it was like,
yeah. And his constructs, the ones that he makes out of his mind, they're pretty stupid.
Yeah.
At least they didn't turn into, lasers and stuff like, you know what I mean, like just projectiles like they often do in the comics.
Right. Well, no, in the comics they do a lot of, like. Especially the giant fist that comes at you. They do that.
Yeah, it seems to devolve at some point.
Yeah,
though.
That's very true.
And this again, the constructs are kind of mundane, and I guess it's kind of interesting because it's like, well, he's a human, he's from Earth, and so yes, he's going to think of Earth things, so that's different than what they think of. They didn't play with that enough. They didn't have the other guys do their constructs that were totally different enough.
Yeah,
it's like,
I would have liked
still a giant steel plate. It's like, oh, they have those in space too, apparently. It's like, which I'm sure they do, but I'm just saying it's kind of.
They could have been a little more creative.
Could have been like, what the hell is that? Like, oh, it's something we make soup with. Just a really big one. So anyway, you're warned. Consider yourself warned.
Yeah.
That's it for.
Chances are you've avoided this anyways, but just to reinforce that, don't watch this movie.
Yeah, it's sad that box office, often makes the next movie, because I'm sure the box office was huge. So people are like, hey, another comic book movie. We love those, and like Marvel's were great, so this should be great too. And no.
Well, they're making another Ghost Rider, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I don't know why they're doing that.
I don't either. I didn't think I don't know. It's better than Elektra, and it's better than Daredevil, I think.
Huh.
Anyway. All right. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, tell us what you think, validate our hatred. It's not hatred, it's just they failed.
Disgust.
Yeah.
If you're going to Emerald City Comic Con, please let us know. And when you get to Emerald City Comic Con, please buy his card game. I like doing that. Buy his card game. And as always, leave comments. I will answer, or he will answer. One of us will answer, and then his family will get confused because apparently whenever I answer, it shows up on his Facebook somehow.
Yeah, Facebook thinks that we're the same person.
Maybe we are.
No.
You ever think about that? We're never in the same place. Oh wait, yes we are.
Yeah. No. Nope. Unless I'm the evil twin, I can be the evil twin.
You can be the evil twin?
Yeah. See?
Ah.
Aw. See, oh, evil always loses. Damn it.
And evil will win because good is stupid.
No, see, clearly not.
Yes. Clearly, the forces of right and wrong are on my side.
Next week, it's one of our favorites, Marvel's Civil War.
I'm gonna make some noise. Think that picked up? Really?
No. Yeah. See? You just have to be faster.
Okay.
See? What's this? What's this? I can blink fast enough.
Let's turn the crank to Frank.
You? Thanks a lot, Karate Popcorn, for giving him that.
It's great. It's fucking funny. It's really funny.
Where's that? Who's Frank? And why am I turning this crank?
I think Frank is in the Resistance.
I literally have. Do Africans have an extra muscle on my iPad? Thanks.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
that.
You're welcome. Glad I could help.
What are we doing? Green Lantern.
I don't know why.
I understand who directed it. If they did anything else. Martin Campbell.
Bruce Campbell's brother? That explains a lot.
Oh, he's a New Zealander. Goldeneye? Get out of town. Seriously?
The Mask of Zorro? I like that movie.
Casino Royale? Wow. This is why I checked. Edge of Darkness. I thought it said Army of Darkness for a second. I'm like, that's not right. The Sex Thief. Known for The Sex Thief. You might remember him from 1974's The Sex Thief. I stole sex.
Welcome to Friday the 9th of March. It is my birthday, and for my birthday, we're going to torture you with our review of Green Lantern.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
By the way.
Thank you.
It's in the mail. It's from the mail.
Green Lantern, please say no.
Let's do it again. Sorry.